All right. Assalamu alaikum and very warm welcome to everyone joining us today from Bangladesh, Japan, and different parts of the world. Welcome to another episode of Miswaak. Let's Talk, a platform where we bring people, experience, and ideas together through meaningful conversation. I'm your host Shariar, joining from Tokyo, Japan. So today's conversation is part of our Special Power Talk series, and the theme is very powerful: women, work, and care. This subject is closely connected to three important areas: work-life balance and motherhood, women in business and entrepreneurship, and the relationship between care work, women's economic participation. However, today we do not want to have another predictable conversation where you simply repeat the women are strong, women face challenges, and society should support them. Those statements may be true, but they are not enough. So today we want to go deeper and to do that, it is my great honor to welcome our distinguished guest, Miss Shakila Rahman, an IT consultant at the Finance Division, Ministry of Finance, Bangladesh. Ms. Rahman brings valuable professional experience from the public sector, along with live experience of navigating work, family, social expectations, and professional responsibilities. Ms. Rahman, thank you so much for accepting our invitation and joining with us today.
Assalamu alaikum, Shariar. Thank you for inviting me and for this session.
Wonderful. We are really very happy to have you with us. Before we begin discussing policies, economics, and social expectation, I would like to, like our audience, to know the person behind the professional title. So, Ms. Rahman, how did you enter the field of information technology, and what were some of the important decisions that shaped your career today? Over to you, Ms. Rahman.
Okay, thank you, Shariar, for the question. First of all, I would like to thank the Almighty Allah for everything I have achieved, whatever I have achieved, though I have many more to go. But and after that, my parents, because I have studied in computer science and engineering in honors, which was very rare in that time, and I have passed in 2004. At that time, very few software organizations, companies were there in Bangladesh, and IT field was not that much strong and was very struggling. Still, we are struggling, but at that moment, that was more struggling. My parents always supported us. I am the youngest child of my parents, and I have never faced that I am a girl in my home, because for education and other support, we sisters and brother all have the equal facilities from them. And I feel after entering in the real life, before my higher education, up to SSHSC, I was in the womb of my mother. Because we were so much protected by our parents, by our surrounding. So all are similar kind of people, and we have never faced any kind of if teasing also. So this term was very unknown to me at that age. Maybe because of the environment also, where I have upbringing was like that environment.
Right.
So when I get the opportunity for higher studies in Jahangirnagar University, which is situated at Savar, far away from Dhaka, the communication is tough. So it was also a challenge for transportation or staying at hall. So at that moment, also my parents um, given the choice for me. So what do you
Right.
want? If you want to stay at hall, you have that provision. If you want to make daily journey, it is also, but it would be troublesome for you. So
Correct.
at that age, as a female, I do not have to face any kind of troubleshooting of making choice. You see,
Right.
this is the base of the confidence level, growing of confidence. And
Correct.
similarly, at my university, when I become starting, no teachers were distinguished between male students or female students, even though we were very small in number in our batch, only 6 out of 29. At that moment, it was very, because IT, more complex, more challenging, more, but we enjoyed it very lot. In our classroom, we are also enjoying our SARS, teachers also supportive, everything. And in university, other extracurricular activities, we were also participate. We have also participated equally, no
Right.
differentiation. Because we practice the respect of each other,
Right.
everybody.
Right. Right.
And
So
after that, when I
mm,
become the graduate, and I want to and as a girl, this is time for marriage. Parents
correct.
become worried about marriage, or other than parents, the surroundings were also become very cautious about those. Girl is grown up, you should have get her married. At that period also, my parents, I'm so blessed to have that kind of parents.
Mm,
They also given me the choice. So are you ready? So I said, I have completed my study, but I want to do something for the nation. I have studied in public university.
right.
Government has invested for me. So I also need to contribute. I would love to contribute for the nation. So,
Nation.
okay, you can join in the universities as you have good curriculum background, academic background. You can join in universities, and it is good for easy for a woman. I said,
Right.
no, I have interest for development. I am interested for creative work. I enjoy creative work. So I want to join as software engineer. So
Right.
at that moment, they tried to convince me that would be challenging for you there, because IT is developing day by day. So you have to always be. I said, okay, let's start. So when I tried for job, many kinds of from universities, I also get job offer for software industries. I also, but I choose the one whatever I would like for myself.
Like for
I
yourself.
also
Correct.
suggestions were there for, but nobody imposed me that. I think for from that day, I have learned, or from that day, uh, I don't know what is imposing, or uh, human rights or women rights. These are the separate things, or I have to starve for that. I didn't have any thirst for that, or
Thirst
I
for that.
need a separate kind of right,
Right. So
So
I understand.
Alhamdulillah.
Hmm. I understand that, Ms. Shakila, but was you said you bring a lot of experience, you bring a lot of energy, but you said at some point there were some ups and downs. So was there a particular moment that you feel that you had to choose between what you personally wanted and what others expected from you? Others means your parents or family.
Not exactly, or to some extent, it is true, because first of all, I am not that career-oriented girl, but Alhamdulillah, so far I have achieved is the all the gift from Allah, blessings from Allah,
Alhamdulillah.
and the blessings from my parents. So first of all, when I become pregnant, conceived first time, at
Correct.
that moment, my doctor for some rest, but
Right.
not for quitting the job. rest
Okay.
for a few days. At that moment, I felt that, IT career, if I give a break for 9 months or 1 year, it would be a great challenging for restart.
It's a
But
great,
I
great
took the
break.
decision.
Yes. Mm.
Yeah, but I took the decision at that moment that nothing is more important than my child, who is
Right.
inside me, and I have the responsibility from my Almighty God. And it was also the decision from my own, and also my
Mm.
husband supported that my decision. And when I asked my doctor, can I join again after taking 2 or 3 months rest? She
Mm.
said, yes, if you have you can ensure your safety, then you can join. But still I thought that I should not take any risk.
Correct.
So at that moment, to some extent, I had a thing that, okay, a father need not to take this kind of risk, but I had to. But after a few months later, I realized that this is my responsibility, and I am blessed to have that responsibility, which is very unique for a woman, but not for a man. Carrying
Not
a
for a man.
baby, it is not only a responsibility; it's a great experience,
Great experience. Yeah.
which
And
cannot
only,
be experienced by
yeah,
a father. Yeah,
correct,
so
correct, correct.
at that moment I consoled myself, and I happily choose to uh,
Okay. Uh,
where I choose the motherhood
right.
over the uh,
Career, I think, right?
yeah.
Okay. So, Miss Rahman, during your professional journey, you said like you have to take like 9 months of gap. Definitely, that's for the motherhood. During your professional journey, did you ever feel guilty for prioritizing your work, or felt guilty for prioritizing family? Very quickly, maybe.
Okay. Not exactly, not guilty, but always I was cautious about balancing the both responsibilities.
Correct.
Because when I have joined, I missed to mention that I took 2 years of break during my motherhood journey started. And when my daughter was 1.5 years, then I started again for job. Though uh, I have the opportunities after 6 months also, but I also that at that time sacrificed because of the baby care, because I thought that at that moment baby needs my attention more than my organization.
Correct.
And after that that was also in my mind that the time I am passing, more challenges I am welcoming for my career.
Right.
So, but I prioritize at that moment my child,
Correct.
so that I can give that care which is required for a newborn from a mother. Maybe there is an alternative. Maybe there should be many more facilities like baby care or
Mm.
something. If it
Mm.
was available in my workplace, then the scenario may be different. But
Different. Right.
as that was not provided or available from my workplace, so I had to choose that decision, and obviously I do not regret for that. And
Okay.
but I had to face many challenges during this journey, but alhamdulillah, I don't have any regret for that.
Alhamdulillah. And thank you, Ms. Rahman, for sharing that. Actually, this topic leads us to the major discussion point today, which is, do women genuinely want to stay at home? I mean, we often hear statements such as most women would prefer to stay at home rather than work. Some even argue that 9 out of 10 women would choose homemaking if they had the opportunity. How do you see that?
um, in general, actually, in general, this kind of statement making is very difficult. It is a perspective, but mostly women are built to be caring, be soft uh, for caring the families home. See, I'm a working woman, but I also do the household works. I also
Correct.
care for my family members, and homemaking is also my hobby. But yes, if I have that opportunity that uh, uh, parallelly I can manage everything, like as I'm a working mother, I have to face many challenges, and I have to take so many overload work, right? After
Mm-hmm.
the office, I have to go back to home and then take care of my home family members, child. But if a woman can get the opportunity to stay at home only, and free from the financial expenses, or
Mm-hmm.
free from making any choices or decisions, which is obviously within the boundary, not whatever I want, I have to do that, this kind of mentality.
Mm-hmm.
In that case, obviously, it is very much enjoyable journey. And I also know many of my ex-colleagues who have left their job after getting married, and they are happily doing this housewife role, and they are proudly saying that why should I take too much burden while I am enjoying everything at home, sitting at home.
Right.
So this is also kind of empowerment, I say. So she is
Okay.
empowered as a homemaker, and she does have the equal respect and dignity. If I say she's only a housewife, that would be not uh, only her job. She is a
Right.
housewife. This is very
But
wrong
but
concept we carry, because
but
homemaking is a great job.
right, right. I see your point, Ms. Rahman. But do modern conversations about women in empowerment sometimes unintentionally disrespect women who genuinely prefer homemaking? Do you agree to that?
Mhm. As I said, if you yeah, in a nutshell, I think they would enjoy. But at the same time, the previously I said the condition is if she can make her own choice, and if she has the command, or if she has the responsibilities to making the home not only the uh, commanding role. I say that she can choose which is good for her home, her family, or only she is there only to obey the others. Obviously
Right,
she has to obey, but as I want to say, what I prefer, which she the value, she has to give that, because she is making home. It is not a matter of joke, it's a big responsibility. And
right.
if she gets that value, I guess this is more enjoyable and more respectful job she is doing.
Right, right. And I got your point, Ms. Rahman, that a person like you, educated, capable, and ambitious, can
Mhm.
become a full-time homemaker, and it is no problem at all. Anyway, moving forward, Ms. Rahman, about the motherhood, work-life balance, and our invisible care. Why did I say invisible care? I will explain it shortly. Uh, Motherhood is usually described through words such as love, sacrifice, responsibilities, like you were mentioning about motherhood. However, it is less frequently discussed through such as labor, or maybe the productivity, opportunity, or economic values. So, why? I mean, do you think motherhood is sometimes romanticized in a way that prevents society from participating, acknowledging mother's exhaustions, mother frustrations, I mean, do you see those gaps that you're putting your 100% there as a mother, but there is no one is actually recognizing your effort? I think we are having some latency from our guest side. Okay, so Miss Rahman, can you hear me
I
now?
sorry, I couldn't hear your last.
Yeah, let me repeat. So my
Please
question
choose
was,
question.
so
Okay.
my question was, do you think
Mhm.
motherhood is uh, sometimes not properly recognized? You are putting your all effort for caring your child, putting your time in families, but there is nobody is acknowledging that frustration or uh, the I mean, you are not being acknowledged properly. How do you see that? I mean, how do you draw those scenario
Challenges. Yeah.
challenge?
Actually, this is very common scenario in our country, and I guess this is also common for the subcontinent also. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. So this is very common, and this is the most pathetic part of our motherhood journey, because if the environment or the surroundings are a bit supportive, according to our Islam always says that the uh, mother or the family members are also responsible for caring each other, right? Each
Right.
other. So Islam always in balance. Islam is a balanced religion, as we
Yes.
believer also know. So if we can value, obviously it is also said that we must expect the recognition from only Allah, the Almighty. But as a human being, we also expect from others also, for those who are doing these sacrifices for the from the families, from the workplace, or from our surroundings, right? But actually this not happens always. This not happens always, unfortunately, not only in Bangladesh, but I guess always from other countries too. But whenever there is this kind of mentality, supportive mentality, okay, this mother has stayed all over night, she was with the baby, struggling for her fooding or clothing or sleeping. Then whenever the baby is sleeping, let's give her the opportunity to take the rest, or let's take care of her, in extra take care or of. I'm not saying that these are not absent in Bangladesh. Also there are this kind of scenario. Otherwise women cannot survive and
Right.
cannot come to the workplace. uh,
Right.
to some extent it is more challenging, more struggling, and the woman who gets this kind of facilities or support from their surroundings, family members, also colleagues, also relatives, then the life becomes easier, I guess.
Correct. So at this point, I would like to thank you for my audience who recently joined. A little background: we are honored to host our distinguished guest today, Ms. Shakila Rahman, an IT consultant at Finance Division, Ministry of Finance, Bangladesh. Ms. Rahman, coming back to the point, I have one a funny question to ask you. Let's say
Mhm.
you have said that, okay, a work life balance, right? You are working at your home at the same time as a professional. So can a woman say that I love my family, but I also miss my career, without being judged as a, as a bad mother? Okay, she is more into her profession. Oh, no, 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 she's not into profession, she's always in her family side. So can a
sorry
woman say,
sorry sorry, I couldn't get your point. Can
okay,
you repeat, please?
let me reiterate. So my question is, can a woman say, I love my family, but I also miss my career?
Mhm.
So without being judged that, oh no, she's a bad mother, or no, she's a bad employee.
Yeah, it is also perspective from a woman, but I guess the balance can be done,
Okay.
because I am also with my family, and I'm also in my work. I do not uh, I do justice for the both, I guess.
For the both. Okay. All right. That simply takes us to the next segment of our talk today. So, this segment, Ms. Rahman, we will talk about, can women reinforce the sufferings of other women? So, my first question would be, why do some women impose, let's say, on younger ones, on the younger women, the same restrictions, the hardship? Let's say I have gone through this pain, I have gone through these troubles, and it's your time now. It sounds like they're enjoying at some point. So is it a jealousy or a desire for the control? Okay, so you are my junior, you have
Mhm.
not seen these pain, you have not gone through these phases. I mean, how do you see those things?
So actually, what you are saying is kind of typical mentality, which also exists in our surroundings. But the days have changed. I think nowadays it is not repeating, because mentality is here important. Mentality, because whatever I have done or gone through with me, uh, I would not love to go for my baby, as I have a
But
child.
but but
uh,
but in some
but
families, there are
yeah, it is.
mother-in-laws may
Yeah,
expect her daughter-in-law to tolerate the same difficulties she
same.
once
Yeah, because
tolerated.
because of the, not for the openness, because you already said that out of jealousy, and jealousy is the presence of shaitan, we know that. Though, so in my heart, if I carry the jealousy, it is the barrier for myself, mental health, mental health, I think. And if anyone do this for the younger woman, then my suggestion for that woman will be, take it lightly, and also encouraging positively that I am doing something better than that guy who is being jealous for me, because obviously I have done something greater, obviously. Otherwise she would not be jealous of me. So she should not be upset, and
Right.
be, I would say she should be more encouraged in that case. Yeah, I have done something and I will
Mm.
go further.
You have rightfully mentioned that whatever pain that I have faced, the next generation, the generation next should not face it. I mean, that is how the mature people should think like. But do you, ma'am, do some women sometimes they judge? I mean, how do you see that? I mean, do women sometimes judge the working mothers more harshly than the men do?
Sometimes,
For example,
sometimes.
by questioning their parenting, by, let's say, criticizing their working hours. Let's say you are you are giving more attention to your child care decisions rather than your professional decisions. Uh, do you see those
Yeah, this is actually, this is a common scenario in Bangladesh or our subcontinent, because regarding the homemaking responsibilities and childcare responsibilities, it is an unwritten rule that this all should be taken care by a woman, whether she is a mother, whether she is a grandmother, uh, or she is the housewife. All
so
responsibility goes to her, because
so
this is inside the home. So if the child is not even if she is sick, why the child is sick, this is asked by the mother. But maybe this is the seasonal flu or something else, but this is a common scenario.
Right,
So
but common in
when
a sense in Bangladesh. But how about if you go beyond Bangladesh, beyond the boundary of Bangladesh? Do you see the same treatments there for the women?
uh, not really, but 100% you cannot say that in other world country, women are treated, women are fully independent and do not have to look at the home because they are earning or else. But as human being, uh, obviously women are also a human being. If we are not treated like a human, we are always treated as a woman. Yeah, I guess in every country of the world, women are always a woman, and she has a motherhood figure. Whether she is a mother or not, she has a motherhood figure, you know.
Correct. Correct.
So she has the responsibility to take care of the children and also take care of the home. So so far I have visited to few countries, and I have seen that women are playing the main role of homemaking and also the childcare. But the exception is there in the developed country, that uh, the family members are very much cooperative and takes more responsibilities beside the woman, so that they all can share the responsibility, so that
Share. Correct.
lower the
Mm.
pressure. But main responsibility carried out by the woman in most of the cases in our country. And also maybe the challenges are to some extent more or less,
More or
but
less.
most of the case I say, I have seen uh, credit or discredit most goes to the female
Female. So they have
for
to bear
homemaking,
the most.
and also for childcare. But
Understood.
as I have already mentioned, that the scenario are changing day by day. Now the families' point of view are very changing rapidly. They are also taking care of the responsibility, shared responsibility. Otherwise, we cannot uh, take this kind of responsibility in the workplace.
Correct. So we still have two more segments to go. Uh, but at this point, I really appreciate that how you bring both male and female's responsibility into one center point, and then you depart for the credit who gets most or who gets less. Now let's move into the women in business or entrepreneurship. Uh, Ms. Rahman, when a woman establish a successful business, do people always recognize her leadership, s- her strategy, her competence, or is her success sometimes treated as a hobby? Because I want to bring this topic on board, that very recently, maybe in Agargaon or somewhere in Bangladesh, some women, they came up on the street with some handmade cakes and all. It was highly criticized. But how do you feel those are potential, if I say those are potential entrepreneurs, uh, but in your lens, how do you judge those things?
Actually, as I always said, it is based on perception, but it's a general perception that why women should do that, why women are in the street for making food. So this kind of, or why women are this have chosen this kind of business. Why, why should she can do cooking or she clothing or fashion designing and limited. These all are the typical mentality, I guess. Or she has the hobby, she has more time, more money, so she is doing so. But I think um,
But there are some
the
women
talent,
who started
yeah,
their business
the
based on the
yeah,
need, maybe.
already in Bangladesh, we have seen many women entrepreneurs. They are successfully leading and managing their home and also business parallelly, and they are doing very great. Also, in my previous, my known very known ex fellow colleagues are also doing the same. They're doing business in Bangladesh and also abroad. They're expanding their business. They're doing very well. And in that case, I have seen that she has a supportive family. She has supporting surroundings. Otherwise, she couldn't do that. So, and she has the freedom of choice. So I want to do that, and we all have to believe on that. That is the most important. The trust. She can do it. If she can do it, then woman has the in general power of taking responsibilities with sincerity. which is very important for success. I think it is very honesty and sincerity. The responsibility I have given, I have to do that. This kind of mentality. And in my office also, I have been recognized by my seniors and my team leader that yes, you guys, you girls have that sincerity. So they seniors rely on us that if I have given that responsibility, she will do it honestly and sincerely. So it is a kind of encouragement, you know. So boss has given me this task and he has full trust on me, so I have to do it by hook or crook. So this is the main point I guess. No, she is a girl, she cannot do it, she has families, she will go earlier, or she has so many responsibilities, let's drop it. If we have this similar kind of mentality, then women get demotivated, I think. So
So
in the
is
same
that for the
entrepreneurship,
institutional? Same for the entrepreneurship also?
yeah. So in funding, financing, or networking issues, if you cannot believe on the woman, then she cannot expand her business. But nowadays we see that the women are advanced in entrepreneurship also, from home, or either from home or from workplace. They are doing very good.
Right.
The
But
challenges are always there.
is there a
Challenges.
who do you sorry to interrupt. Please go ahead.
Now, as I have mentioned, as I have never gone through the entrepreneurship journey, so I don't know the
I see.
challenges. But I have heard from many of my colleagues that obviously there are challenges,
Correct.
like this timing or financing issue or trust issue. Is she capable? This kind of this, which is very demotivating, and
Right.
then the effort is becomes double, because I have to do it, I have to prove it. So also we can do it. So it would be more easier if we can be considered as human, or our judgment based on our talent or our work, rather our gender.
Okay. So now for the audience who are watching us now, I have a question for you all. If a woman is an entrepreneur or a professional in an institution, who would you prefer? I mean, as an entrepreneur, a woman is doing most, or just a regular job holder is doing best or better than the entrepreneur? Please drop your answer at the comment section or in the chat section. Now, Ms. Rahman, we have one more segment left, but before that, I want to open up audience question and answer at this moment. So, if to my audience, if you have a question, whether you are joining us on Zoom or watching live on Facebook, please raise your hand or unmute yourself when if you have any questions, or leave your questions in the comment section. So from now on, we will take questions from audience for 3 minutes. Okay, I have a question in the chat box from Samina Sarwat. I guess these are, it's not a question maybe. I guess these are all because of social pressure and society made rules, unfortunately.
Exactly.
When,
Exactly.
okay. We have participants from Saifur Rahman Bappi. Thank you, sir, for joining with us today. Samina Sarwar, thank you for your comment. Any questions from anyone in Zoom or Facebook who are currently watching us live? All right. In that case, let's move on to our next segment, Ms. Rahman. Still, I mean, again, I want to mention to our audience, if you have any questions, just open your microphone or drop your question in the comment section. We will happy to address your questions. Now, we are going into the next segment, which is equal rights, men and women.
Mhm.
While we discussed, you disagreed with the equal rights for men and women. So my question was, what exactly are you disagreeing with?
Actually, not disagree. Equality, I guess equality, I emphasize on more equity, because not in every sense we have to be equal, right? So these are the, we all have the identity and own responsibility. Like a woman, I have the responsibility of giving birth of a child. Okay,
Hmm.
I can carry a child, but a man cannot. So are we equal in that case? No, not.
No.
And so I can bear a child for 9 months, but a man cannot. So in that case, a girl have the maternity leave from our government. It is for 6 month leave, and for a father, a paternity leave is for 10 days. Then is there any woman who claims only 10 days leave?
No.
So in terms of uh, other financial benefit or something, if I say that I need equal right, I need the same as the male, or a same portion as Islam said, 1:2 for a girl and for a boy, or for a female or a male, then I
Hmm.
need 1:1, same. But then I will say it is a kind of opportunist, nothing but an opportunist. So I believe on the equity, because I need whatever I need. If it is whatever I am required of, if
Mm-hmm.
this can be provided or ensured, then this is sufficient. You see,
Hmm.
Islam also specified our roles and responsibilities. Whenever the woman and men's responsibilities are different, it is mentioned in our Quran, right? But
Right.
whenever it is general, like the worship, like Salah, like Ramadan, like Zakah. The rules are same. You see, not for
Hmm.
the men these are different, and not for the women these are different. So these are same. This is equal for everyone. Everyone is, we are for our Almighty. We are
Hmm.
same for our Almighty. Uh, but in terms of responsibilities, it is written specifically. So you have to
Correct.
these, and for a man, for a provider, you have to do this for this. So women are respected, highly respected, and most respected in our stated in our Quran, right?
Hmm.
According
Hmm.
to our
Right.
Islam, we are highly respected. Like whoever you want to, we have to most respect. um, uh, a person asked our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, "Your mother." Then he
Dear mother.
again, we all know that he
Right.
again
Right.
asked. Then again he said, "Your mother." Third time he also said, "Mother." Then your father. So you
Right.
see how much respect our religion has given us. And I have also learned from other religions, my from my known colleagues or friends, that they also learn to respect the woman. They are also,
Women.
and also in terms of responsibility, women are also not that kind of in pressure, but
Hmm.
our society makes this kind of burden.
Burdens.
So
Correct.
women have to
And
do all. You have to do all. So
correct.
making money or the individual, it is our choice. It is our choice, but we are not bound to do that, right?
Right. Right.
This is
Miss
our choice,
Rahman.
and if we can, yeah.
Yeah. So sorry. Please complete your lines. I'm really
So if
sorry for interrupting.
as you have already questioned me, that if anyone choose to stay at home happily, is it common? Yes, if she can do it and she enjoy it, then, and I have also mentioned that many of my ex-colleagues have left the job after married, or after giving a birth of a child. She choose the housewife or homemaking life,
Correct.
and she is respected, and she is valued for her homemaking job. So
Homemaking job, right?
nice. Yeah.
Miss Rahman, we have a question from our audience now. Hi Shakila, it's really nice to hear you today. So my query to you is, as a government job holder, do you think the government should take the necessary steps or implement policies and regulations to help women overcome the typical obstacles they face and create more opportunities for them to build their careers based on their own choices in both public and private sectors? Over to you, Miss Shakila.
Okay. Okay, thank you, Sharmin. Basically, I am not a government job holder. I am an IT consultant of government, Ministry of Finance. Full government job, not like that. But I am serving for government. In that case, in a government job holder, you can say it. Yes, your question is very much important, and there is two perspective of my answer. One is, this is positive. Government has taken so many initiatives for making ease of the working mother's life, working woman's life, and for that reason, we have, already we have women and child ministry also, who are responsible for these kind of activities. And under these, we have also we also come to know that there are many projects like for daycares, many more daycares in the offices. It was also planned many years ago. I don't know the implementation status right now, but yes, yet we have to go more, because these things are not yet implemented fully right now. But the hope is there are, and in private sectors also, there are so many childcare childcare daycare businesses started many places, in there many places, that would make very easier for the working woman. So government should obviously take necessary steps, uh, and also take care of the timing of the women. Uh, Also, they
Right.
are providing the maternity facilities, but many more policies should be taken, I think, to overcome the obstacles they are facing. And in workplace also, we have in my office, I can say, we have separate prayer rooms, but we don't have any daycare. But the newborn child, sometimes our colleagues brings them into our office when there is no one in the home. Then we
Right.
all colleagues try to cover her, help her out. But this is not the solution, this is temporary. But if we have a daycare in our office, that would be easier for the mother. So I think there are long way to go yet.
Right. I hope that answers Samina's question. Thank you, Samina, for your question. Ms. Rahman, we are just 10 minutes away from closing this wonderful session. At this point, I want to go to our fun part, which is rapid fire session. But having said that, to our audience, if you still have questions, please drop those in our comment sections or chat box. We will pick them up. Our guest will address those questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so one word or yes or no, or if it requires, you can elaborate. Number one, career or family? Is it always necessary to choose?
No.
No. Okay. Can homemaking be empowering?
Sometimes.
Is superwoman a compliment or a burden?
Burden.
Who should teach boys about care work?
Mother.
Are women naturally better caregivers, or are they trained to become caregivers?
Naturally.
Naturally. Cool. Should fathers receive and use parental leave?
Obviously.
So that means 9 months, not 10 days.
Hmm. Oh, not 10 days, but you put me in trouble.
Okay.
It is a responsibility for the entire parenthood.
Parenthood. Okay. Okay. Cool. What is one sentence working mother are tried to hearing? Sorry, tired of hearing.
Yeah, you have to do all.
Okay. What is one sentence homemakers are tired of hearing?
Not paid, unpaid.
What should women
Not
stop
or sorry, not unpaid, not recognized.
not recognized? Okay. What should women stop apologizing for?
Sorry, I couldn't manage or couldn't do that because
Oh,
women can also fail. It's
okay.
it's natural,
Okay.
no?
So it's natural. Okay. Okay. Understood. What should one generation of women stop passing it to the next generation?
Bullying.
Bullying. Cool. Final question. It's actually bonus question. 11th
Mhm.
question. Equality, equity, or freedom of choice? Which comes first?
Freedom of choice.
Freedom of choice. Thank you, Miss Shakila Rahman, for your wonderful knowledge sharing session. Before we conclude, I would like to share a few quick updates from Miswaak. Let me share my screen. So, for those of you living in Japan, when purchasing products from Amazon, you can support Miswaak at no additional cost by accessing Amazon through the affiliate links available on our website, which is www.miswaakofficial.com. You go into that website and go to the shop now. You will see the products are listed there. You can just purchase your product and it will cost you nothing. No, sorry, no additional cost will be there. The price you pay remains the same, but your purchase may help support Miswaak's activities and future initiatives. We also invite, let me open another tab. So we also invite our audience to explore Miswaak Azaan application and created to help users stay connected with accurate prayer times and Azaan notification. So this has accurate Salah prayer time across the region. So please download. It is currently POC. Your comments, your feedbacks will help us improve. We This application is part of our effort to use our technology for positive and meaningful community services. uh, and finally, Miswak, Let's Talk is always looking for inspiring voices. You do not need to be a celebrity to have a meaningful story. You may be a professional, entrepreneur, researcher, educator, or community contributor from any aspect of any industry. You can join us. Just send us your interest. You email us at hello@miswaakofficial.com. We would be delighted to hear from you. At this point, Miss Rahman, we really want to hear some of your experience about Miswaak in one or two lines, maybe. Over to you.
Okay, thank you. First of all, I would like to thank you, Shahriar. You remember me for this session and invited me. It's a nice talk. I guess I don't know how much powerful it was, but it was a lively talk, like a gossip we had. Uh, and Miswak is obviously a great initiative. And for the app, as you said, there are lots of good wishes for you for this app. As you have mentioned, it's a POC stage, and I think you can add more and more features for this so that it can contribute to the community where you are living now, and also to the others also. We also can use it. And the concept you are trying to spread all over the world. It's really appreciated. I really appreciate, and I would love if I can also contribute in any manner. I would love to be with you always. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Shakila. And this was a powerful session, I would say. And people like you, who really is interested or maybe open to share their knowledge with the community, gives me a subtle, the how do I say, the feeling that I'm carrying those messages to the not only inside Bangladesh but also outside of the border. So, Ms. Shakila Rahman, it has been a true honor to host you on Miswaak. Let's talk. Thank you to our audience. Today's conversation actually reminds us a women staying at home is not automatically oppressed, and the women working outside the home is not automatically empowered. So care, also the care mothers they take is not separate from the economy. So until the next episode, stay curious, stay respectful, and keep the conversation alive. If you like those our discussions, please share with your friends, with your family. Until then, take care. I'm Shahriar signing off from Tokyo, Japan. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.